Oh well, I guess the bot really doesn't like showing up today. At least the real-life conundrum has been solved, so I can finally start the Dread Barrage. Would have been a bit of a waste to miss out on the double Unworldly Falls down here. So, first thing first, we got a little bit of a tree. Always if the game feels like showing anything to us. I think since the last update it's been a little bit slower, probably because it needs to rebuild cache. And this should be an easy one shot. Okay, we're fine. Even without plus marks or anything. I think this needs to be cleared 20 times, so move over the bookmark. And we start the grind. Should probably change the characters in the backline as well. I don't think Sutera and what's her name are going to benefit much from the experience from here. I'm afraid I don't have anyone else to level up though. Just done with Razia and she ate quite a few books. Oh, Yoda is stuck at 97. I guess someone can benefit from a little more experience. I don't think these even drop anything, so there's no need to bring Tien around. Might want to slot in, what's her name, Silva? Or the other guy for a little bit of an extra nuke, Conan. If this still works for the next fight, Conan might bring a bit of an extra nuke too. But we'll see after 20 clears of the first 3. Oh, by the way, the bot might not be responding, but the song requests should be up. Oh, hey Basil, welcome. That was a mistake on my part. Yeah, the song request bot is active. We should be near the Halloween season. If you want to put in something a bit spooky, be my guest. So, Basil, how has it been your Star Rail journey? Don't lag out on me. Why aren't you using more harps? I think this does more than enough damage already. 4 of these harps should be enough to cap the 80% EX Might special in here. So there's really no reason to slot in anymore. There's 2 of these bring the same multiplier, and they stack with each other. Going pretty well, I love the game, glad to hear it. Did you manage to beat the whole Pokemon event? Because for that I'm still a fourth of the way away. Probably have to do something either tomorrow or in a couple of days, depending on how long it will take me to clear the Dread Barrage. I haven't defeated the so-called elite player. I think that might be a pretty nice surprise. Especially if you happen to watch some of the Pokemon anime, I think. Personally, I'm not a big Pokemon fan, so I had to go look it up to understand the reference. Oh no, it's not much. She isn't smart enough. Also, she's basically on your team. If you don't mind the spoiler, I might post it on Discord, alongside the Pokemon reference. Ah, it's on Twitter. It's no longer in my copy-paste folder. Please don't, I'm going to try to defeat her in 20 minutes. Okay then. That should have been 20. Yeah, 20 out of 20 for the missions. We move up to the doubles here. Is it 20 still? 20 more. Hopefully the 3-chain OTK still works. Finally leveled up my characters, but are you managing to get them to level 80 yet? Or are they still locked at 70 due to your account level? Okay, OTK seems to work. Please don't lock up on me. Okay, almost 58. Oh, that's nice. It's just that the experience required to level up goes way higher at this point. I think it's from level 55 plus that things start getting really difficult. Thankfully, once you hit level 60, that should be everything. You're going to have access to all of the highest level things that give you the most rewards. And from level 60 onward, you will really start to understand the pain that is relic farming. I haven't changed this in so long, there's still what's his name down here. So what happened? Why did they not clear it before? Oh, I think Darmea probably died, because the last nuke is hers. I remember someone at level 68 needing 70k experience. Yeah, that's pretty difficult too. I think the last levels took me way over a week to get through. And to get through a single one of them. Come on. That's weird. It's trying to load the results screen, but it gives me a black screen instead. Hopefully it's just a caching problem, and it's going to go away soon. Managed to restart this memory of chaos, feel like I got carried by the Trotters. Oh, hello Fusion, welcome. Also, congrats on 3 stars. Yeah, the vulnerability debuff is really strong. I still think that the Trotters from the last rotation were a little bit better, because they dealt straight up damage. And if you had like a couple of Trotters on the field, you could kill one, chain kill the other, and they would both nuke the enemy. Something is not right. They're not clearing. Or at least they're not consistent. Finally max Jinglue's traces. That was much easier than expected, but then again the event helped a lot. I mean, by maxed you mean level 80, level 8. Because from 8 to 10 they start costing a whole lot more. Like 160k for one level and then 300k for the last one. That's another failed clear. I don't think they're getting debuffed, so this is really weird. Let's see if we can swap the main summon here, try with Artemis, maybe. No, 577. I need to start working on my Sele side. Jinglue's side was only taking 1 to 2 cycles. Jinglue might have been a little bit overtuned. Honestly, she's amazing even with horrible gear. Sele might have a bit of a harder time since she kind of needs low HP fodder enemies in order to maximize her damage output. You need a couple of fodders to one-shot. Nothing, 580. Okay, it's the 52%. Second enemy remains at 52%, doesn't proc the 50% trigger for Narmea's double nuke. How do we push this further? I don't think Light has any buffers from the backline, and the grid should already be more than fine. I don't really want to use a summon. And I can't remember if any MC has stuff that works after a trigger. Maybe try Chrysaor? Chrysaor should have something fun here. What's your light pool? What do you mean by pool? Like greed or character collection? Yes, greed is just Magna but double Harmonia. And when it comes to collection, I think I've got plenty of stuff. Character pool. It's definitely not a full collection, but I should be mostly fine. There's like 4 pages of characters. Got Fairy if I want to try something with Luchador later. But at the same time I also have the Light Burst combo. The one that works with the multi-hit MC, Relic Buster MC. I think I'm just going to slot in a 4th sword down here. Either that or Certificus. This should be fine. Can I awaken it? Attack or defense, so yeah, that's going to have an attack awakening. I don't use this too often, but it's only 4 of these, so might as well. You can try Vera in the OTK. Isn't it a bit too early? She still needs a button for the double nuke. Song name is Keep the Torch. Arknight CP. And here I think it should be a Strapster. Yeah, this activates on Chain Burst animation, it's going to be an extra nuke. And an extra nuke that comes in for free, since we are already doing 3 chains. How do you have so many cages? I've been playing for a while. For a very long while. Okay, Chrysaor is a little bit better. This is something that I would have needed to fix anyway. And 2.4 million from Strapster. That's alright. Now to get my 20 clears. My comp is the same, just Vera over the Final Fantasy character. I think their damage should also be pretty comparable. I just like her cause she's got Beatrix's VA. Come on, Granblue, load. All of those backhand fixes, and this is still really slow. Hopefully things are going to stabilize by the time the Northern fight comes around. Because if we still get all these hang-ups, that's going to be hell to farm. I heard their voice. Hello Gabriel, welcome. And yeah, Beatrix voiced Prisha for the Final Fantasy collab. Not sure if she's the original VA in the Final Fantasy game as well, but still, it was a pretty nice surprise. Typos, Tai Cheshire, welcome! Oh, by the way, did you guys have had a chance to try Razia yet? Because for me, I was just pleasantly surprised about the upgrade. Don Toner, rest in peace, not Maxter. Ooh. Like, she's not insanely broken, but I was still pleasantly surprised. You see my Nightmare 95 team, Cosmos, Sebula and Grea, it's madness. Cosmos refuses to die with this team, especially using Krisawo. Which difficulty are you fighting though? I'm still farming the very early stages. Like, maybe these are going to get a little bit more difficult later on, but for now it should be just burstable stuff. For 2445 full auto for the 150. Oh, might be either the last one or second to last one then. I'm still here. 20 out of 20 though, so we begin with the 3-star. 20 times the 3-star too. I don't think we can get by with this, but I would still be curious to try. Okay, we are definitely not one-shotting this. 50% HP though. Maybe a turn 2 summon could be something. But I guess if this doesn't work, we can just go back to the usual burst. And see how many clicks this is going to take. This is his Babs, yeah, okay. Sadly, no Yatima, so I can't do Babs and Artemis on turn 1, which is going to lower my damage a little bit. But this means we're going to need the impossible to find Luminera Omegas in the summons. Now that I think about it, I never participated in Red Barrage is similar to the Guild War. It's sort of similar. Like, you have a few different difficulty rates in here, but They are up for the whole day, so you can clear them at your own time. You're not forced on a United Fight schedule. And the best part is that it gives about the same amount of rewards as the United Fight, while also taking only basically 400 millions from the United Fight. Like, even if you slack a lot, you can get it done in a couple of days. Yeah, this is going down quite nicely. Just use my Gilbury X Plus OTK, clear this in 2 turns. It might also be faster. Might actually be faster and way less clicky. Because even if I wanted to try and full auto this, I would still be missing out on Florence's buff, which is one of the main cases in which you want to use this team. But we're also down to like 4 buttons. I think we might cut down another button from here as well. If the game lets me load. Just Max Link's Traces, congrats. She's an amazing healer, she's been really helpful for me as well. How many Theater Swords do you have? I think I'm still stuck to 2. Been building a 3rd one, but not done yet. And okay, 3-4 buttons is a bit too few, left at 1%. What do you usually farm in Star Rail? That's a bit of a difficult question, because it's usually whatever I need. Like, lately I've been farming for Granblue, so I've been just farming experience, trace materials, and a little bit of gear. Just a little bit, because she's got an upgrade to go through. I'm afraid you did not buy the 200 badge option. Oh no, that felt like a scam from the get-go. Usually if something is farmable, it's never really worth to buy from those things. From the Grand Fight shop, I always buy the Sunstone, and then it depends on whatever I need. As of late, it's just been mostly blue papers. But before that, I think I bought a couple of Evilites from there as well. I can hear the wailing of the people suddenly knowing the awakened stat still needs you to clear the raid. Wait, really? I mean, it's not impossible. You can probably just open it up and have someone come and clear it for you. But still. Yeah, spending 200, if not more, however much it costed, on one of those weapons to not even have it complete must really suck. Oh, the Resident Evil dot song. Yeah, the bot is active. As for Agastya, I don't know. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the weapon it drops. But we'll see what happens once the second set of weapons comes out. Should not be too far away now. We might be a little bit away from the 20th still. This is just the best doggo flexing his musical muscles a little bit. Okay, let's see how many we cleared. We're at 13. So just another 7. Then we move on to the higher difficulty one. Can I actually do this, or do I need Florence's buff? Yeah, no, we're down to 1.6, I think we need Florence's buff. The real problem with this grind is the event. You need to finish the call, but you're left grinding the 20 box. Shouldn't the 20 box be done by the time you finish with the event? I mean, it's basically the 400 million from the United fight. It should sort of track. They've made a little mistake with that film. They could have used a lot of Eurobeat instead. It would have been a whole lot more mimetic too. The token farming for this event is very bad. Can't you just OTK the second raid? Also, come on now. For some reason the game has just been holding up on me for the past couple of days. Doesn't even want to refresh. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit of a weird behavior. I think they messed something up with the latest update on the backend. Because the game didn't used to have this much lag before. Yeah, post-update it's been a little bit slower, but hopefully they're going to keep working on this and fixing it up. Kind of weird that they even went through with it, considering how old the game is. I guess they still plan to keep it alive for a little while longer. I'm playing alone at the moment, there's no way I want to run like several hundreds of those DD raids. Ooh, that might really hurt then. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons why you even want a crew. There's like 2 events in which you really benefit from having a few people beside you. Did you enjoy the era where you could equip 13 dual Biarka weapons? What the hell? Oh right, I think I saw something like that on Twitter, but I honestly believed it was a Photoshop. Those were not Photoshop, I promise. Must have been the usual intern messing things up. How long did it take for Cygames to patch it? Because I can't believe it stayed up that long. Like, that's a pretty egregious bug, so they had to fix it fast. 16 hours? Yeah, that's pretty damn long then. Because even when we had the barrier one shots, I think they patched that in 2 to 3 hour stops. Or at least they put the game down in 2 to 3 hour stops. Why is it playing this again? Oh, Bayonetta 3 is here, Myth and Void is here. So they are queued. Oh, speaking of Bayonetta, have you heard that Kamiya is no longer working at Platinum? He walked out, or drove out, in the Lamborghini and claimed that he's not going to work as a video game developer anymore, claiming he was going to start a YouTube channel and he asked people to go subscribe. But if he treats his YouTube channel any way he treated Twitter, any comment under his videos is just going to have a reply blocked. Now that I think about it, I no longer need March 7th, do I? Why wouldn't you? I'm still using March 7th for the Remembrance Path in Simulated Universe, and she makes it pretty damn comfy, especially with a little bit of effect hit rate, so she can freeze everyone. Come on, Granblue. Yeah, all of these bugs are starting to bug me out a little bit. Is the current Halloween banner in Granblue worth summoning 4? The current Halloween banner is just the old units, so probably not. We should be getting new units fairly soon though, the moment we hit the Flash Fest. Flash is probably tomorrow. Flash might be... yeah, 16 hours. At least the current banner ends in 16 hours, so we might get the Flash then. Either in 16 hours or in a couple of days. Because the 15th feels a little bit early. Sometimes the Flash Fest, when it comes to limited banners, starts on the 17th. We'll see what happens. But yeah, either 16 hours or in 2 to 3 days. Once the rate goes up to 6%, Then we'll see which characters come out. And the characters are going to dictate whether the banner is going to be good or not to pull on. It just occurred to me, so it was the game that actually made the load times really long. I have no idea what's happening with the game at the moment. They changed the backend, they might have changed the way the client communicates with the servers, so sometimes it just hangs up on me. I wanted to hope it was just a caching error and things will start fixing themselves soon, but apparently not. And I guess we'll see what happens going forward, because this team should be the same one for the next tier of difficulty as well. We're just going to use a few more clicks. We should be done with the 20 though. Yeah, fantastic. Unparalleled 30 times, but this is just a crew mission. So we got the 2 hosts for the Unparalleled Foe, and then we move on to the 4-star. 4-star that we haven't cleared yet. 179 more times. Let's check the Unparalleled. Let's clear last marks and check the Unparalleled. Because these should be pretty damn heavy. So I might need a normal team to clear them. I think the balanced one should be fine. Lumberjack with the Makura into 150 song swap. Grid looks okay. And the summons should be fine too. Artemis down here. Nah, that's okay. FA should be active on everyone. Song 2. This has been a little bit annoying. The fact that now you have to go back and forth to check whether you have your skill available on full auto or not. It's a pretty neat feature, but at the same time, kind of a double-edged sword. Pumpkin Arch Knight? I don't remember this. Is this a new boss? Because usually most of the stuff in here is recycled from our content. And yeah, you can clearly see there's some sort of problem even just for how long it takes to load the full auto skills. I was surprised to see the Love Life boss make a comeback. Oh yeah, that's the next one. Come on, move. The full auto is weird sometimes, as where it tries to hit buttons for bowmen. I think it used to do so before too. Even if a skill is not available, it still tries to cast it, and then it just doesn't go through because the skill is unavailable. Ooh, the buffs in here are kind of scary. Debuff resistance up, damage cap, and... oh right, these have the defense stacks. The defense stacks that you need to take down with summoned calls. Yeah, even with the quick summon now, this might still be pretty damn annoying. Especially if you want to try and full auto the highest difficulty one. Yeah, supplemental damage debuff, attack down and defense down as well. Thankfully, the Lucio 250s exist. But it looks like we will need a ton of dispels. And Vera alone might not be quite enough. Oh wait, it can be paralyzed. Song owners finally winning. It can be paralyzed. Well, at least the local paralyzed landed. Now we'll see after the charge attack if they can land, if Song can also land the normal one. Well, that's one down at least. And the 150 crystals that I really did not want to lose. Second... oh, it's still locked. 135 opens in October 16, so 2 days. Oh well, double 95 it is. They did fine, so let's go with them again. Today's the 15th, it's still the 14th for me.
目障りです。私は私を貫き通す。まだまだ。
Yeah, that's just time zones doing time zones things.
イーリアスジャッジメント。目障りです。イーリアスジャッジメント。目障りです。ヒャーハッヒャーと。
クイーンにあだなす者、魂の一撃を。
ありがとうございます。私も行くよ。
I think this might still be a good appetizer for the 135 and then the 150 though. The sheer amount of buffs might make trying to full auto the 150 a little bit more fun.
まだまだ。来年の選びきれると。
Also, hello Gamen, welcome. How are things going?
の意向を。邪魔だ。
I might want to switch the Viraoki since it eats extra
消
time.
滅いたします。
Nah, for now it's fine. If it was United Fight I would do it, but for now, it's fine.
ほら。 ご覚悟。
Like, thankfully, Dread Barrage is chill enough that there's no real reason to try and try hard everything. Fine, just finished Pokemon. Oh, which version?
目障りです。
魂の一撃を。
ありがとうございます。
Because I think I've been a bit out of the loop when it comes to Pokemon. Oh, the HSR one. Nice.
クイーンの意向を。どけ。
Sadly for me, it's going to take a day or two to come back to that. I'm missing the 4th area and a few more challenge missions, but it should be easy enough.
全てが見える。諦めては
And honestly, it's been really fun so far, so I'm really looking forward to it.
姿を隠したって無駄よ。射抜いてみせる。その心臓を目障りです。うがつここ。ここ。どうここ。やっやった。運外当選。まだ
Oh wait, that was a straight up veil. So all of Song's debuffs just missed. Rest in peace.
フルスマ
ご
ッシュ。
覚悟。
The last part screams Pokemon so much. Yeah, it's basically a one-on-one take from a scene from one of the anime, I think.
私は私を貫き通す。まだまだ。ステラターミネーション。どう？どう？イーリアスジャッジメント。目障りです。イーリアスジャッジメント。目障りです。これがイノカミの力だよ。どんな戦いを経ても私は私のままでいる。
Good luck when you get paired with the Satoshi attack and red combo. GG to your life. I don't know, I still have to get there. But we'll see. Okay, those are done, just the third boss left. And apparently the fourth boss doesn't even have missions in it. Should be fine if I move everything here. We'll see if this burst is enough. If it's not, we'll have to work something out. Yes, this raid is not going to clear itself. Maybe, or maybe not.
楽しくなってきましたね。
Yeah, not only it loses all the debuffs, it also gets a defense up as well. On top of even more annoying stuff if you can't clear it.
行くよ、まーちゃん。これでどうなる？こいつを試してみようか。
星の数だけ担う。余さず見極めん。一切響かぬ。
We were pretty close though. If just MC can take damage and can take enough damage to reset the stacks on his first skill, this could be a 2 turns thing. Sadly, I can't really do better than this. Everyone is already set to burst as much as they possibly can. If it's not this, it's going to be something on full auto, but that's going to be way slower. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can change from the grid either. One thing would be the Seraphic, but I will need an Ultima gun, and that's the one weapon I didn't craft. Don't kill MC. Never mind.
楽しくなってきましたね。
一切響かぬ。余さず見極めん。星の数だけ
怖いのはお好きですか？
ゴー。
それ、は？
邪魔だ。
行きますよ。さて、どんな板？
邪魔だ。邪魔だ。
は？
邪魔だ。
行きますよ。
役に立つ保証はな。逃すか。
行きますよ。さて、どんないたずらをしましょうか。素敵な笑顔です。
Third skill of Florence I don't think I can use, she would need crests for that. Correct? Yeah, 5 Aurora crests. to end in another skill cooldowns. Let's see if anything changes with a Lucifer summon, even though it shouldn't.
素敵な
やるな
無限涅槃見て何する涅槃みんな
Another option would be to use Florence's 2 as well, but if I use Florence's 2, I'm afraid MC is not going to take enough damage to reset the stacks on its first skill. Because if he does, I can do this on the second turn as well, and probably clear the last 25%.
逃さ
楽しくなってきましたね。
Perfect. Okay, let's just bring Miserable Mist in here. So we can get back the defense down. A Dispel would also be really nice, but that's going to depend on how high that defense buff is. And I don't think anyone else dispels. Might have to just call a summon on turn 2.
余さず見極めん一切響かぬ星の数だけ見舞う
行くよ、まーちゃん。これでどうな、こいつを試してみようか。怖いのはお好きですか？はそれは
Oh, right, there's boxing too. Don't think I need anything here.
楽しくなってきましたね。
Might go for the Four Sky Blade since this is the last weapon I need for Quadra. Quadra Transcendence. But I don't think I care about these boxes too much.
まさか。行きますよ。
Loot, there's a pretty damn long list.
邪魔だこんなものか
素敵な。
やるな
無限涅槃見て何する涅槃みんな涅槃薬作る
いいからお前は戦いに集中していろ
This burst still feels all sorts of illegal though.
花形は任せて
I can't believe they let this happen.
行きますよ。楽しくなってきましたね。怖いのはお好きですか？
Okay, this sort of works. A third turn clear. But it needs MC to luck out and not get one shot.
お前の生き汚さに呆れるな
行
やるな
無限涅槃見て何する涅槃みんな
Nehan give MC Guts. Yeah, but I'm afraid Guts is only for one hit, and this thing deals a pretty strong multi-hit nuke.
びっくりワクワク
それ
逃す
And in cases like this, in which MC doesn't get hit, she doesn't get the reset. Yeah, no more charges there.
怖いのはお好きですか？
Substitute, convert damage taken to dark, so we don't care about this. This is going to hurt.
邪魔だ
行きますよ。
Sadly, there need to be some very specific circumstances for all of this to work properly.
薬効有利人。は？ 素敵な。
やるな
無限涅槃見て何する涅槃みんな涅槃薬作る
いいからお前は戦いに集中していろ
I wish DB boxes were better for getting weapons, but you also get the tickets. You can trade those for up to 20. I think it's 20 weapons.
は？それ。
じゃそこだ
行きますよ。
And missed MC once again.
無限敵やっつける
言い回しが後でいいか
怖いのはお好きですか？
Oh, it regains the damage cut too. That's nice to know.
無理が効くのも不運だな
It's not enough since I'm forced to box newer quartz every guild war. You really need all that many?
素敵な。
やるな
無限涅槃見て
I'm not really sure because I haven't been fully upgrading all of my arcane weapons yet.
お前は戦いに集中していろ
So I might have to run to the run to the repairs soon.
びっくりワクワク
邪魔だ
行きますよ。楽しくなってきましたね。
Keeps missing MC.
怖いのはお好きですか？薬効有利人。
Just keeps missing MC. KMR buff Dark, please. Not strong enough. Plus a hit. I do think Dark is in a pretty decent spot at the moment. Like, all Dark's missing is the new Kaguya tier weapon. Meanwhile, water is somehow drowning, and earth is about in the same space too. Yeah, see? MC might have had guts, but MC still died. And now we're screwed.
怖いのはお好きですか？
一切響かぬ余さず見極めん星の数だけ舞う邪魔だ
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird spot to be in. MC needs to take just enough damage to reset his first skill, but not enough to actually get killed. And the last 25% without a proper burst seriously hurts. Nice single attack, Geisen. Thank you, that was amazing. Thing is, if I wanted to try and run something a bit more on the full auto side, yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start. Yeah, this is fine. Stopping above 25% and just taking piercing glare, as long as MC doesn't dodge, this is fine. %, does not clear debuff. And that's 3 turns. Oh, we even get a battle log for these. That's neat. I wonder what it's going to look like. Dirt right now is like being buried alive with an oxygen tank, and you're living in a nuke bunker. You're never allowed to die, but living comfy in that underground bunker. I think Dirt right now is also kind of tied to the 150 gold moon weapon. It's been a while since I've seen anyone play in Dirt and not use it. Light is like sunbathing in Chernobyl. That feels a bit much.
それ
そこの邪魔。団長が先に倒れてどう
行きます。
当たらにも発揮か。
例えば無限
I might even try and substitute for MC,
回しが
but I'm afraid that if I do, MC is not going to take damage and is not going to refresh the skill.
響かぬ余さず見極めん星の数だけ
怖いのは
And
お尻です。
somehow I do get the feeling that they've done this on purpose, just to mess with people trying to burst.
逃すか。
行きますよ。さて、どんないたずら。
Meanwhile, Fire is locked to 3LOF to CS. The funny part is that it's locked to that in Magna as well.
無理をするな。
邪魔だ
Now, how can you refer to a Magna grid? You can call a Magna grid something with 5 grand weapons. I don't know,
素敵な
but
笑顔です。
still, apparently you somehow can. Those are generic weapons that work in both Magna and Primal, so that's fine. Technically, this is a Magna grid too, despite 2 grand weapons down here. And possibly a third one whenever I add the Certificus. Let's see if Mugen Substitute can make this any better. I doubt it, but let's give it a shot anyway.
素敵な笑顔。
やるな
無限結構無限頑張涅槃見て何する涅槃みんな涅槃薬作る
いいからお前は戦いに集中していろ。花形は任せている。
Fire is the most expensive primal grid, clocking in at 21 bars, plus FLB, Babs, Yakima, Agni, and still slower and weaker than Earth.
例えば無限敵やっつける
いいま
For the world.
後でいいか。
But for the world, they were using the Hrungnir in Earth and no 150 gold moon weapon in Fire, were they? Because as far as I know, the Fire 150 gold moon weapons are actually not that great.
怖いのはお好きですか。薬効有利人。はは
じゃあ逃すか。
行きますよ。
I only really saw the thumbnail, but they put the timers in the thumbnail. Didn't actually see the video. Someone isn't YouTubing properly. You need to clickbait people. If you show the result on the screen already, there's no real point in trying to watch it, unless you need to copy the comps and grids. Come on, Granblue, load! What the hell?
涅槃見て何する涅槃みんな涅槃薬作る
いいからお前は戦いに集中していろ。
Thing is, we still need to clear this over 100 times just to unlock the last difficulty tier. And that might really be where this comp dies. Because at that point I think I would just rather try and full auto it. Hell, I might swap to try and full auto this one too. Okay, they managed to clear in 2 turns, but even 2 turns it's 1 minute and 17. And again, it requires some very specific circumstances to actually work. You counted. Dark 12 minutes with the... well, with Barrage. Earth 15 minutes with Fronting. Water 12 bars with Merg. Best amendment choice unless you get lucky copies. Exogun Grid with 0 bars. Ooh, I still haven't tried that. Someone suggested I farm the actual exo weapons, but I actually haven't gave them a proper try yet. I need to see how big the difference is between the exo grid and a normal water one. Like with Feast, fire 21 bars and still can't speed. Yeah, I used to know a fire main. He was not happy with the element. He was really not. So let's see, what can we do to try and full auto this? It's never going to be 1 minute clears, but at that point, as long as it's comfortable, it might be better. Let's try with the balanced team, see how this goes. See especially if I need something for the damage cut. Should probably put a summon in the auto summon slot too. Oh wait. Stop. There. Metatron should be fine. Hopefully we're not going to need 9 turns to get down here though. Ridona solo, Fa, Echel, Babs, Belial, all with Tormentor. I feel cheated of my effort to attempt this solo. Yeah, now they've become really easy. Like, even I can solo full auto Lucilius high level with a half of a Hades grid. Oh, this is starting with the damage cut really early. From the first trigger.
みんなを守るために
If that's the case, I'm getting half a feeling I would want to run Narmea in here.
まだまだほら
Some dispel cancel would also probably be very welcome.
金が死んだそりゃっとイリアスジャッジメント
I suddenly remember that my fire main bar an old 5 Crimson Finger plus enmity 3 pretty golden weapon, Jesus.
かましてやん
Yeah, that must have been a very long time ago. Yes, like, if I remember correctly, people were picking the Crimson Fingers from the suppressed tickets.
反撃開始だ反撃開始だねさあ盛り上がってきたよあんたら続きな今の私には全てが見える諦めてはなりません姿を隠したって無駄
Okay, let's move this to special and do a couple of changes. Lumberjack might be fine. I think I might want to keep the Makura.
反撃開始そこだ
But yeah, she might get swapped for a Dispeller.
もう恐れたりし
Where's my towel?
私は私を貫き通すまだまだ
There we go.
団長ちゃん一緒がいいわここうがステラターミネーション
Virat to the OG sprite. Second one, pre-FLB is faster. I think I've seen the Valentine be pretty fast too. Now let's check this out. They did clear, but they had to go through a lot of damage cuts. Let's see if this goes any better. Otherwise, I might swap the Lumberjack MC for Chrysal and change the Ultima weapon to a Katana. Because at that point, we're not doing that much normal attack damage anymore.
愛の力です団長ちゃんも一緒に お姉様のお待ちです
There's 7 charge attacks ready to go in here.
酒スキル アフェクションフランベお姉様のお待ちですアフェクションフランベお姉様のお待ちですそこグッグッテアンデイベラボメ散りなさい散りなさい金が死んだやったそやったそれ古超人改む万華長古超人改む万華長スキル酒
Yeah, the dispel on enemy trigger is just fantastic. Gets rid of the damage cat immediately. The other buffs don't really matter too much. And since Vera tanks everything, I might want to swap to a more offensive MC as well. It was only later I was able to enjoy the Yukata Naru 7 Ogi Kengo MC. It was fun until they nerfed it to 5. Isn't there still something to give MC a charge bar gain boost? Because with the double charge attack in here, plus charge bar gain boost, plus triple strike, should be able to get plenty of charge attacks from MC alone. Let's give this a shot. Kengo, Kaneshiga. Rest of the grid mostly unchanged with this exception. Since we are running 3 Katana characters, but we are up to 6 turns already. Have to watch out for that. Kind of sucks that the new skills for Kengo aren't really that great. Like, one thing can only be used if you use a bow, but if you're running Kengo, there's a 99% chance you're using a Kaneshiga instead. Do I want to keep Mist? I think I might need to keep Mist. Let's see how this goes. Never seen a bow Kengo. I think I've tried it like once, but the Kaneshiga is just too good of a weapon to overlook. I love Vera so damn much. Her ability to just absorb all of the damage in the world is just fantastic. She's also basically the only reason why I can't even get into Super Ultimate Bahamut.
フェクションフランベ。お姉様がお待ちです。ご長人改め万花鳥。かわせる。乱れる。散りなさい。金がついた。やっとそれっ。お姉さんが一緒だよ。盛り上がってきたよ。あんたら続きな。今の私には全てが見える。バレンタインは終わりません。姿を隠したって無駄よ。射抜いてみせる。その心臓を。お姉様がお待ちです。
Paralyzed and Paralyzed landed above 25%. Now I wonder if it's a below 50% thing or if it can actually land from the very beginning of the fight. And I want to try it out.
お姉様がお待ちです。ご長人改め万花鳥。ねじ伏せ。愛の力です。乱れる。かわせる。
Because sadly, Paralyzed ended up being a bit too strong of a debuff, so it had to be nerfed. And it ended up being a little bit like Neon Sleep. In every raid where you want Neon Sleep to be active, those monsters end up being a bit too resistant. So Kango 220 millions 4 minutes. Before we tried Lumberjack, same team, 4 minutes and 1 second. This is still with the dispels at least, since it had Narmea in the front line. 3 minutes and 51 with Kumbi. Weird to see this one actually being faster, because they had to go through a lot of damage cuts in here. Probably speaks a lot to Kumbi's nukes. And 123 was just the manual one. 351 then. As the more charge attacks we're doing, the slower we're getting. An extra 10 seconds here running with Kango, compared to just Lumberjack. Let's give Song a shot, see if this can actually be paralyzed from the very early stages of the fight. And then we're probably going to hold back to the balance team. Maybe. Or maybe not, because it's already 8 o'clock. I would have loved to have started a bit earlier, but sadly had a few things to do. So how are we doing in the event? 148 raids left to go before the 5-star. Sadly, that's quite a lot, which means the 5-star we will only see tomorrow.
かわせる酒散りなさい。ステラターミネーション。それそれ。気絶はしない。射抜いてみせる。その心臓を。
Pinpoint and resist, so no paralyze above 50%.
かわせる。刺激をお望みですか。散りなさい。散りなさい。ステラターミネーション。アフェクションフランベ。お姉様がお待ちです。ご長人改め万華長。乱れる。お姉さんが一緒だよ。射抜いてみせる。その心臓を。
And apparently still missed. So normal paralyze might not actually work. But we know the boss is at least still vulnerable to the 3 turns local one. It's not much, but it's something.
散りなさい。散りなさい。ここアフェクションフランベ。お姉様がお待ちです。ご長人改め万華長。バレンタインは終わりません。お姉様がお待ちです。乱れる。スキアリ。チリの頼りになるな。
Okay, and down it goes. I do doubt this is going to be faster than the Makura ones though, even though Song deals plenty of damage herself. For minutes on the dot. I might swap these two around, but I think I want to go back to Lumberjack. Either Lumberjack or maybe Crisao, even though Crisao might do just as many charge attacks. Let's try Lumberjack just with this one swap here. And sure, let's keep the X as well. Just a round, maybe 2, see how fast it goes.
バレンタインは終わりません。愛の力です。団長ちゃんも一緒に。
In the meantime, when it comes to honors, oh, 2 million from the crew for 400k individual. That feels a little bit low. Okay, so total individual honors have to be up to 1.4 millions. couple of hours managed to do 500k, which is a little bit over 1/3 of the way there. I'm afraid the rest is going to have to be done tomorrow though. But I'm sure I will reach the minimum. 650 valor badges. These are probably just going to the blue papers. Since you've told me that you still need to clear raids to uncap these now feel even more like a scam. Sunstone sadly did not refresh. Evolite don't think I need. So yeah, this is just going to be 2 more blue papers. 1 for Uno, 1 for Quatre, if I feel like uncapping both before the United fight. Yeah, the Raven weapons are a legit scam at this point. And I'm afraid that's about it. I've got 20 victory certificates, but nothing to trade them for. Oh, 70 victory certificates. Might actually pick some of these up. Try and farm a little bit less. Yeah, try and farm a little bit less Angel Halo for the Uno Transcendence, which I should really start working on as soon as possible, because it's already the 14th. Dread Barrage might be nice and comfy, but we do have a United fight coming next month, or a little over next month. Making blue skin for sets. To be honest, if you don't have a fast enough setup to farm the Aspera tier raids comfortably, might as well. Again, the only reason why I don't do it is because 4 Sunstones are a bit too much. I've got a lot of other summons that would take priority over trying going for the blue skin. Okay, we're back to 3 minutes and 51 with Yukata and Armea. About the same time they were doing with Kumbira as well. That's actually not that bad. Also, not going to lie, trying going for the blue skin just for 3 more cents might actually be quite tempting. Like, I've had people ask, since I've been playing for so long, why I don't have the blue skin yet. Got other crewmates with the blue skin as well. It's just that, I don't know. Maybe I'm over-saving, because I am sitting on quite a lot of Sunstones at this point. Like 12 Sunstones might feel like a lot, but if I get a lucky roulette, I'm going to run completely dry of these. No, these hands are not even in here. Blue skin owners are actually stigmatized? What the hell? That's the first time I hear of it. Because yeah, I know it's a very long grind. You need to be very dedicated to the game in order to try and go for the blue skin. But it's also something that at this point would not be completely out of reach. Farm Subaha and Ravens to build Gorpal bullets and 9 City swords. I still have to go through that and I don't want to think about it. I'm just going to host my own Siete every day and be done with it. At least until Magna 3 comes out. Then we'll see how the grids are going to evolve. Yes, Magna 3 might actually be a real big hit when it comes to free-to-play player progression, because you might have to refarm the entirety of your grids, depending on how good the new skills are, but I do hope they're going to make them good, because otherwise you might just get 1 weapon, 2 weapons to use on a maybe case, and that would just feel horrible. And speaking of feeling horrible, I kind of do feel horrible for cutting this stream short, but sadly I didn't really have that much time today. Magna 3 Garrison is now available. I don't know, I think they're going to have to do something a little bit better than Garrison, because at this point Magna players are just using characters who can give a lot of defense. It was a good 2 hours, hopefully it was. Still, really appreciate you guys coming by and saying hello, and see you guys tomorrow so we can finish the Dread Barrage. Have a nice rest, and as always, ciao!